Have you ever swallowed your pride and forgiven someone who disrespected you, only to watch that same behavior get repeated and escalated? Most of us grow up believing in a simple exchange. If we are understanding and kind, others will naturally offer us that same grace in return. But in practice, that expectation often creates a vacuum. Instead of sparking a cycle of kindness, your patience is met with increasing demands and a steady decline in how much you are actually valued. This is the asymmetry of kindness. As your forgiveness climbs, your perceived value drops. By forgiving without requiring behavioral change, you are no longer seen as an equal partner. This red zone marks when you become a resource rather than a respected person. A boundless capacity for forgiveness often functions as an invitation for further mistreatment. It is the specific habit that allows others to treat you as an emotional doormat. Niccolò Machiavelli is often dismissed as a historical villain, but he was actually a profound observer of how people truly behave when power and self-interest are on the line. His core thesis was simple. Pure morality, when it is completely detached from the reality of human nature, becomes a trap for the person practicing it. Consider how unearned forgiveness actually plays out. When you pardon someone who crosses a serious boundary without asking for accountability, you teach them that your limits are actually just suggestions. This is where kindness crosses into naivety. Naivety is the projection of your own noble intentions onto people who may not share them. Manipulative individuals move through the world driven by their own interests and power dynamics. They are playing a different game, and they will ignore the moral rules you are trying to uphold. If you offer grace too quickly in an environment driven by these dynamics, you effectively downgrade yourself from a respected peer to an exploitable asset. To navigate these relationships without losing your integrity, Machiavelli suggested a dual approach. You must learn to be both the fox and the lion. The fox represents your awareness, the sharp observational eye required to spot the reality of a situation before it escalates. Being the fox means recognizing when a mistake is actually a pattern, or when someone is using your forgiving nature to set an emotional trap. But seeing the trap isn't enough to stop it. For that, you need the lion, the part of you that enforces the boundaries the fox identifies. The lion provides the strength and presence to say no, creating a consequence that makes an aggressor think twice before they strike again. You can still be a compassionate person, but only if you have the fox's vision to see the trap and the lion's strength to ensure you aren't caught in it. True kindness does not require you to erase your own needs or suffer in silence just to keep the peace. The most effective way to protect your energy is to master the simple, liberating power of the word no. A calm, firm, and non-negotiable no communicates the most essential thing about you, that you have specific limits that cannot be crossed. Respect is rarely given to those who have no boundaries. By defining what you will not tolerate, you set the standard for how others are allowed to treat you. The world respects those who show that they respect themselves. If you want people to stop taking your forgiveness for granted, you have to stop handing it out for free. I want to challenge you to take a stand for your own time and energy. If you're ready to stop letting your kindness be used as a weakness, leave a comment saying, "I choose self-respect." And if this helped you see things more clearly, hit subscribe so we can continue mastering these dynamics.